And lastly, and we'll make this quick, here's what remains of Polly's place, the original. That there lot used to be owned by me. It's now owned by the city for Habitat for Humanity or Housing Action Committee use. And part of the deal was I sold the 2 lots I own in this neighborhood to the city at fair market rate as a lot at $14,000 total, which even then 9,300 of that went to the remaining legal fees. We still had 11,900 total for suing the city to get the agreement in the first place. In effect, we were denied due process for years, just not returning emails, ignoring us at council meetings, just literally. They even said at a city council meeting, the city will never work with you. Can't do that. Can't be saying that, particularly when you're starting a garden or supporting a garden on the south side at the same time. So anyway, this is what remains. It was a sunburst, and these are what remains of the rays. And we'd like to maintain the relationship with this household and really do this garden justice next year for the household, as well as this big raised bed we put here at the back, so that it still exists in years to come, because that's what remains of the first and longest running urban garden in Port Huron. Polly's Place is a brand that's been going since 2021, and at the time there was nobody growing and giving away free food in Port Huron in 2020 and 2021. 2020 we were a block over there on a residence doing it, just checking it, trying it out. And then we bought this lot in 2021. The rest is Port Huron history. So not only because this is a remnant, hopefully eventually be remembered as a historical garden, landmark, if you will, the soil here has been cultivated carefully since 2021. So that means this here has got the best soil in town, the best no-till living soil, of any garden space, just because it's had the longest duration. So, you know, leveling it all out and planting grass again would be, you know, that's their choice. I don't own this slice. But given the opportunity to maybe put in flowers or lettuce or something like that, I've even offered to do the labor of a fence for free if they buy the materials, just to fence it all in and make it nice and make it for the household, just so they can keep it. And I think there's a good chance they will. If it means less mowing, and if Matchstick City maintains this labor every year, just puts in a little, 10-15 hours every year just to keep it going for them, I'm happy to do that, and a lot for that. Our goal is as many gardens as possible, so ever letting one go default is not the goal. We want 50, 60 gardens throughout town, so everybody, it becomes part of the culture to learn how. That's the mission we've been on since May of 2020, and we're about to come up on 5 years, and I believe at this point Port Huron is the urban gardening capital in St. Clair County, the leaders in permaculture and urban gardening among cities in St. Clair County, which is not nothing. And particularly since 5 years ago there were no gardens at all active, though there were some in years prior when COVID hit. None were active except us. So I'm gonna eat me some of this mustard, and I guess we'll see this space in the spring.